Let's use 6-bedroom houses as our discussion for today's topic. First thing we do is do an analysis of the market. Right now, we're going to use Pasco County as our subject. And right now in Pasco County, there are 4,471 listings. You can see my cursor down here. We always want to look at the strength of the market. Pendings, 1,598 is a great number. 5 or 6 months ago, that was all the way down to 1,000, 1,100. Terrible, terrible number. 1,500 is a great number. Not COVID numbers. COVID, we had like 2,300 pending listings, which is an amazing number. But that was a different world and a different market. We're going to look at 30 days solds, 989. Not a good number. I mean, we were running substantially more for most of the last 36 months. 5 years, 7 years. I don't know how far we'd have to go back to 2019 or 18 to find just 989 transactions. Anyway, the market is what it is, and if you're not participating, then it doesn't mean a lot to you. Let's go ahead and talk about 6-bedroom properties. Right now in Pasco County, there's 52 of them to choose from. Now, if you follow my videos, you know that I'm an advocate and not buying in the flood zone, so let's take those out. And we're down to 44 properties. Let's assume that we don't want housing for older people. I don't think that there's going to be any properties with 6 bedrooms in 55 and older communities, and I'm correct, there are none. And then finally, what we want to do is we want to look at these and see what the price ranges are. So let's go ahead and take a look. The cheapest one is $337,000. And let's see what the most expensive one is, because we're looking at the market. The most expensive house is $2.7 million. We can buy 2 of them at $145,000. Actually, let's not even get into this. Let's assume that we're value investors or value buyers, that we only want to spend $500,000. So there's 14 properties to choose from. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. Abigail, brand new home, 2,463 square feet. The way we analyze is by measuring apples to apples. So this one is $137 a square foot. Here we have $149 a square foot for $386,000. $150 a square foot. This has been on the market for 229 days. 6 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2-car garage, $138 a square foot, asking $403,000. Been on the market for 245 days. 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, $409,000. Been on the market for 92 days. It's $134 a square foot. $419, 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, $162 a square foot. 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2-car garage, $138 a square foot. This is 3,000 square feet. This is the Richmond model. Let's take a look at it. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Big backyard. And that's an extra sitting room on the 2nd floor. How do I know so much about this listing? Oh, yeah, this is my listing. All right, now, anytime we do an analysis of the market, we always want to look at the pendings to see what's going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pendings. In this criteria, there are 15 properties that are under contract that have 6 bedrooms and that are under $500,000 on the asking price. This one went under contract in 0 days, under contract in 26 days, under contract in 9 days, under contract in 11 days, 88 days, 133 days. List price per square foot is $151. Now, we don't know what the actual sales price is going to be, $154. You're going to find that on the larger houses, the list price per square foot is going to be smaller. And on smaller houses, the list price is going to be correspondingly larger. $13 days, 16 days, 31 days, 52 days, 61 days, 9 days. Boy, these things sell sort of quickly. This is $155 a square foot at the list price. So finally, let's look at the solds, because ultimately, even the pendings aren't the measure of the market. For all we know, these were sold at discounts. So in the last 6 months, 46 of them have sold. Let's go back 35 days and see what really is happening in this criterion. None? No. 0 minus 35. Let's see if it'll do it that way. 5 of them have sold. Let's go back a little bit more. Let's go to 60 days minus 60 days. 11 properties. All right, this will give us a good gauge of what the valuations are, and we'll be able to look at sales price per square foot. Look at this. How is this? This is so funny. 15535 Larry Road. I know this property. I actually owned this property once. This is a mobile home, and I didn't filter out mobile homes. This sold at $89 a square foot. This is on 1.14 acres. $195,000. That's so crazy. 359,000 sold in 47 days at the full price. 374 sold at full price in 24 days. 399 sold for 393. That's $152 a square foot. $152 a square foot in 6 days. $154 a square foot in 48 days. $154 a square foot at full price in 20 days. 18 days, $160 a square foot, sold $6,000 below the asking price. And I didn't point out that these are all brand new houses, 2025. 499,000 sold for 482,000, and in 80 days, $144 a square foot. There's only 2 more. Let's run through them. 499,000 sold for 490,000, $147 a square foot. Wesley Chapel. And this one sold at full price, $150 a square foot in 15 days. So, hey, I'm Randy Jenkins. I'm going to try to jump over into my real estate feed where you can follow me for current real estate content. I put out content every day. Last week I had the flu, so I didn't put out much. But if you follow me, I don't have to call you. If you follow me and you call me when you're ready, then that'll be good because you're ready to talk to a realtor. Who are you going to call? I invite you to call me. Here's a lot of my content here. I put out a lot of YouTube videos. And, oh, by the way, if you haven't homesteaded your property, you got till March, I think last weekday in March. Anyway, Randy Jenkins, I'd wave goodbye, but I seem to have disappeared from the screen. Where did the screen go? There it is. All righty. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'm waving, but you don't see me.